Hello everyone. Today we will discuss what are the various factors that affect the solubility of drugs in particular solvent or in the body. Because there must be some factors on which the solubility of drug depends. First one is the temperature. Generally we say by increasing the temperature the solubility of drug can be increased, but it does not apply in all the cases. There are some cases in which by increasing the temperature solubility was found to be decreased. There are some reasons for that process. Solubility is directly proportional to temperature. In some cases, the solubility decreases as the temperature increases. So here the reaction between solubility and temperature is inversely proportional. In exothermic process where energy is going out from the system, the solubility decreased with the increase in temperature. But in the endothermic process where energy remains within the system, so if we increase the temperature then solubility increases. It is a simple process because if the energy remains within the system then this energy will also force or insist the solubility to increase. But in the exothermic process as the energy is going from the system, so if we increase the temperature then also there has been no effect within the system because the energy has been removed from the system. So the solubility of potassium nitrate increase with increasing temperature. Here we have taken temperature on x-axis and solubility of potassium nitrate on y-axis, and a graph is seen. From this graph it is clear when we increase the temperature the solubility of potassium nitrate also increases, and from this graph from any temperature we can calculate what is the solubility of potassium nitrate at that temperature. Second factor is nature of solvent. The solubility of solute in a solvent depends on the nature of solute and solvent. The polarity of solute and the polarity of solvent affect the solubility. For example, we know like dissolve like, polar solvent dissolve polar solute, and non-polar solvent dissolve non-polar solute. If the solute is of polar nature, then we have to choose polar solvent for increasing the stability or for increasing its solubility. If we are going to use a polar solvent and we are choosing a non-polar solvent, then its solubility will get decreased in that non-polar solvent. So we have to choose the solute and solvent based on their polarity, and we keep in mind what kind of solute we are going to use and what kind of solvent will be best option for that solute. Third is effect of pressure. The solubility of gases is increased by increase in temperature. There is direct relationship between them. So the solubility of gases cannot be changed by increasing only of temperature, but can only increased or decreased by changing the pressure. For example, gaseous carbon dioxide dissolved in liquids for effervescent preparation under pressure. What is Henry law? It states that in a very dilute solution at a constant temperature, the concentration of dissolved gas is proportional to partial pressure of gas above the solution. The partial pressure is obtained by subtracting total vapor pressure of solvent from total pressure above the equation. C2 is equal to sigma P. C2 represent concentration of dissolved gas. Sigma is the inverse of Henry constant, that is K. P is pressure of undissolved gas above the solution. Then what is the use of Henry law? It is used to determine the solubility of a gas. Solubility of a gas increases with increase in pressure of a gas. So if we want to increase the solubility of a gas, then we have to increase its pressure as well. When the pressure is reduced above the gas will escape from the solution. For example, in case of effervescent solution or carbonated drink. Fourth is effect of chemical reaction. Henry law is applicable to the gases which are only slightly soluble in the solution and do not react with the solvent. Gases such as ammonia, carbon dioxide gas react with the solvent and their solubility changes. Generally, the solubility of a gas increases with chemical reaction. So we have to keep in mind what is the chemical reaction taking place between solute and solvent for a better understanding of solubility of gas in that solvent. If there are some kind of chemical reaction going to take place, then that chemical reaction will also be helpful in calculating the solubility. That chemical reaction will may take place a role in that solubility. Fifth parameter is effect of salting out. When electrolytes such as sodium chloride and non-electrolytes such as sucrose are added to a solution where gases are dissolved in a liquid, then gas escape from the solution. This effect is called salting out. This is due to attraction of salt ion or highly polar non-electrolyte with solvent molecule, which decreases the density of the solvent and help the gases to escape. These are some factors on which the solubility of solute depends. There may be some other factors on which the solubility depends. Thanks for watching this video.